A husband hires hitmen to take out his own wife, whose body was found in South Africa, and the world media was so interested in this case. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Dr. Sene, and here I am with a story about Annie Dewani, a 28-year-old Swedish woman of Indian origin whose life was ended brutally while on her honeymoon in South Africa. Guys, Annie Nina Hindorcha was born on 12th March 1982 in Sweden. Her family, originally from India, was living in Uganda, and in the early 1970s, the Hindocha family was forced to leave Uganda after the country's president, Idi Amin, expelled all Asians living there. This family were granted residence in Sweden, where Annie was born and raised. She had two siblings, a sister and a brother. Their mom and dad were ambitious for the three kids, and their father, Vinod, started a successful business and did very well in Sweden. Guys, after graduating from university, Annie moved to Stockholm to work in marketing for the mobile phone maker Ericsson. As Annie was quite settled in her career, she was getting interested in settling down and was hoping to find a suitable husband. Annie would travel to London regularly to spend her time shopping and also socializing. She met Shrien Dewani in London, a 30-year-old millionaire businessman. Shrien Dewani was a British businessman of Indian origin, working with his parents' healthcare business. Shrien Dewani had been engaged previously, but the wedding had been called off for some unknown reason. Guys, Annie fell in love with Shreen, and she told her family that he was a very nice man. Things got serious, and Annie left her job in Stockholm and moved to an apartment in Luton so Shreen and Annie could be closer. Annie's mum and dad flew over to meet Shreen's family, and they had been warm and welcoming. Things seemed to work out well, and Shreen had told Annie how spiritual he was and that he held traditional values and did not believe in intimacy before marriage. Annie's parents thought he was a great young man with so much dedication to his religion. The marriage was to take place in October 2010, and an impressive number of guests gathered at Lake Powai near Mumbai, India on 29th October 2010 for this incredibly beautiful, lavish ceremony. Guys, the couple flew to South Africa on a 10-day honeymoon, and he had no idea where they were going, and all the arrangements had been planned by Shireen. Shireen flagged down a taxi from the international airport of Johannesburg instead of using the hotel's dedicated car service. This is quite bizarre, don't you think, guys? Anyway, a driver named Zolo Tongo pulled over in a Volkswagen minivan and dropped the couple off at their lavish waterfront hotel called Cape Grace. Shreen was seen talking to Zola Tongo once Annie had gone into a room. His excuse was that he needed to plan with Tongo to take them sightseeing the following night. The following night, Tongo picked up the couple and took them for dinner. Tongo said later that Annie insisted that she wanted to go to some areas with an extremely high crime rate to see the surroundings. Tongo says he warned it would be dangerous, but that she insisted that Tongo drive around and show them around an area called Guguletu, an unbelievably dangerous area. Guys, at 10:45 that night, Tongo and Shreen say they stopped at an intersection and two men ran out from nowhere with guns and pulled Tongo out of the car and hijacked the couple. Then they drove around, according to Shreen, with the two of them, I mean Annie and Shreen, and after a while threw Shreen out of the car and took off with a hysterical Annie crying for help. Meanwhile, Shreen was looking around, walking around, looking for help. The police arrived after Tonga had reported the carjacking. Everyone was shocked that a wealthy couple living in luxurious hotels like Cape Grace would go sightseeing in dangerous crime filled towns. Unbelievable, don't you think so, guys? And it did not make any sense. Agree? Vinod got a call. Now, Vinod is Annie's dad. He got a call that his daughter had been kidnapped. He booked the first flight out to save his daughter. Early the following morning, police received a call from Kailicha neighborhood about a minivan parked in one spot for hours and hours, and the police found the body of Annie in the car with gunshot wounds. The police realized this would not be a straightforward case. And guys, Tonga was pushed out of the car unharmed. Guys, Shreen was pushed out of the car unharmed. Can't you see a pattern here? Annie's life was taken. She was the only target. Why? Annie's case took a vast amount of media coverage in South Africa, although crime is not a new thing over there. Tonga was at first very helpful to the police, and the police also found the two men who had hijacked the couple. The suspects were being questioned. Shreen flew back home to the UK. Annie was laid to rest as over 1,500 people gathered in a London concert hall for her memorial service. Tonga confessed to the police that months before their honeymoon trip, Shreen had contacted Tonga and planned this entire crime to take the life of his wife, Annie, his new bride. Shreen had offered him 15,000 rand, nearly 1,000 British pounds, to organize this hit. They planned it in a way that Shreen would be pushed out of the car unharmed and Annie taken and killed. A hefty sum of money had been promised to all the criminals involved. The British public was devastated as well. Shreen and his family vehemently denied all the claims, saying that this was a completely ridiculous lie. Shreen's high profile, highly paid lawyers broke the case against Shreen to pieces. Zola Tongo and the other criminals went to jail in South Africa for 18 to 25 years. Shreen's motive, guys, the secrets were out. Shreen led a secret life. He was gay. He wanted to marry a woman to hide from the world that he was gay. He wanted her gone and to fake grief as a sad widower. He is known to have been paying loads of money to homosexual partners in the UK. Shreen agreed to a sham marriage to hide his own secret, and he so selfishly and shamelessly ended her life. The darkness within his heart defies comprehension. Guys, today Shane Dewani is living with his male lover, a Brazilian born photographer, Gladison Lopez Martins. What do you think about this? Thank you for watching, guys. That's it for tonight. Good night.